Good morning, everyone, respected directors, my colleagues, and dear teacher participants. Nothing much to say because looks like most of you have heard about RIE, about the institute. So I don't have to talk much. Let me keep it brief. It's just a formality. If you go to our website, you will know how the institute functions, what activities we conduct here in Bangalore. The institute was established in 1963. So anybody here was born in 1963 or before 19? No, nobody. Right. So it's more than 50 years old. Elder. The institute is elder than all of us. All right. So the institute comes first always, not the individuals. We have completed Silver Jubilee. We had a celebration long back. So with this long history of 56, 57 years, we are here before you to conduct teacher training programs. This institute is actually run by the Board of Governors, and the Board of Governors consists of Principal Secretaries of Education of all the South Indian states. For example, the Principal Secretary of Primary and Secondary Education, Karnataka, is one of the members of the board. The Commissioner of School Education is another member of the board. Likewise, we have Principal Secretaries of Education from all the other South Indian states, namely Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, and Puducherry. All right, so this is run by 6 South Indian state governments, and the board is supposed to meet twice in a year. Sometimes they meet once in a year, and then they approve our annual plan, and we go according to the directions given by the Board of Governors. Of course, the director is one of the members of the board, and he leads the institute. So we work as per the directions of the director. Many directors have dedicated themselves to the institute. For example, Dr. M.M. Ghani, Dr. Velayudan, and then Dr. Felix, Dr. Gayatri Devi Dutt. She was here for nearly 10 years. So all of them have worked very hard to build such a reputed institute. And we now have Sri Basavaraj Gavanalli as our director. Sir is very active and he is promoting all academic activities here at the institute. We work under 5 wings. Training wing is one of the most important wings. That's where we conduct short-term and long-term teacher training programs. And then we have research wing, which conducts research activities. And then we have publication and distance mode wing. We publish an academic journal called The English Classroom. It's published twice in a year, once in the month of June and then in the month of December. Quite a lot of research scholars, professors working in colleges, universities publish their articles in our journal. And we have published many other learning materials, teaching learning materials, reading cards, and then posters, and then English proficiency related materials, and then CDs. We have developed a series of films called Hello English for primary school children. You'll get copies of this. 20 films to improve the spoken skills of primary children. We have also produced 30 films called English Around Us, that is to improve the English language skills of high school children. These are very popular in many states. And we have also produced a lot of teacher training modules. If you go to the library, you will see a variety of modules to train teachers, to train diet lecturers, and then also to train teacher educators. So that's the third wing. The fourth wing is called Media and Staff Development Wing. We conduct in-house workshops and also conferences, seminars. We have annual seminars once in every year. That's mainly for disseminating research activities and for the development of the teaching and the non-teaching staff of the institute. And another important wing is called ESP, English for Specific Purposes Wing. English for specific purposes, where we conduct training programs for special purposes, like for doctors, for nurses, for lawyers. We conduct training programs for students who are pursuing MBA and other courses, MBA engineering courses. We've done quite a lot of ESP programs and also training programs for the Air Force staff, training programs for Group C, Group D employees of Indian Institute of Science and Technical Institutes in Kerala. Alright, that's called ESP, English for Specific Purposes. So these are the 5 wings. Each wing is coordinated by one faculty member. And then we have a well-established multimedia language lab, mainly to improve your knowledge of phonetics. That's where you will be drilled in pronunciation. And then we have a very good library with a collection of 20,000 books. Manjula, madam, will talk to you about the library later. Right, so that's about the infrastructure, the facilities, and then you're coming to Karnataka. I'll make it very short. We have done many different programs for Karnataka. For example, in 2007-8, Maltesh Badigir talked about it. I think he talked about stories and all that, which were found difficult by the teachers themselves. So in 2007-8, English was introduced from class 1 for the first time in Karnataka. And RI was instrumental in bringing this policy decision. We conducted a survey, a research study. We collected data from parents and from students and other stakeholders. We wanted to know whether English can be introduced from class 1 or not. So many parents said yes, you should introduce English from grade 1. So based on our findings, which were submitted to the government of Karnataka, English was introduced from class 7 in 2007-8. And then we conducted teacher training programs then. Our 10-day teacher training program was conducted via video conference. We trained resource persons here, face-to-face training, and then we did a 6-day teleconference program for teachers. One teacher in every government school was trained in English in 2007-8. So out of 45 or 46,000 schools, we have one teacher in every government school. And then we developed textbooks also to teach English. That's when we introduced stories. Stories were one of the major segments of the English curriculum. And then we had other 4 segments: TPR, dialogues, language games, and then rhymes and songs. I think the ENK is more or less based on these segments now. And those textbooks were found a little difficult. All right, so those were abandoned in 2012-13, and the state developed a new set of textbooks in 2012-13. Some of us worked as the chairpersons of English textbooks, reviewers of English textbooks. All right, that's the contribution of the institute. And then we have done research studies through SSK, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, and RMSE. We did the impact study of British Council training programs on writing skills. We also did a study on the implementation of CCE, Continuous Comprehensive Evaluation. We visited hundreds of schools as part of these 2 big projects. And then we submitted our report findings to the government of Karnataka in 2014-15, I think. And recently, we have done a series of programs. One is called ELEP, English Language Empowerment Program for Primary School Teachers, which was of 1 month's duration. Then, based on our experience, we divided the module into 2 levels, basic, advanced. One is for 20 days, the other one is for 15 days. So nearly 12 to 13,000 teachers were trained through ELEP. And then we did MTIP, English Medium Teachers Induction Program, when government introduced English medium in 1,000 government schools. We trained MRPs, and with the help of MRPs, through DSCRT, we were able to train teachers in these 1,000 English medium sections. So we have now around 204 MRPs plus another 140 MRPs for training teachers. So that's the kind of a resource pool we have in the state. Excellent MRPs. throughout the state. We have around 12 to 15 master resource persons in every district. And now it is PDP, a series of professional development programs in English for primary school teachers. This is also very, very successful, and we were able to do all this with the support of the department, DSCRT and Samagra Shikshana Karnataka. Right? And now there is a proposal from Kalyana Karnataka for another training program. Director is pursuing this and doing the follow-up, and we are sure we'll be able to train hundreds of teachers from Kalyana Karnataka this year. So that's about the institute. I'm sure you will find this training program very useful. You will find you will find your stay very meaningful here. I thank everybody for giving me this opportunity, especially thank you to the director, sir, for supporting us, for guiding us all the time. Thank you so much.